Hi guys, I'm Alicia, Camacho and welcome to this week's episode. We're in a different location today. We are in my kitchen. I'm doing this because I am going to be making a treat for Easter Sunday. This is a very difficult Easter for me this year because it's a little hard sore that I can't be with my family this year. Was supposed to be with them, but the coronavirus had its own plans. So in the meantime, I'm spending it with family that I have here. Well, in the context that I can, I'm spending it with my aunts and my uncle. I wanted to make something that's really nice for them, something that's cute and sweet and hopefully will make me feel better as well, I'm going to be making marshmallow treats. I'm assuming I know how to do this, but we're just gonna go along on the journey. So what you need is like 2 cups of marshmallows and then 3 cups of Cocoa Pops or Rice Krispies, depending on what you want. I'm using Cocoa Pops because I prefer it. I'm actually going to make a full packet of marshmallows and however much Cocoa Pops I need. Like, we're just winging it here. If you catch a glimpse of my dirty dishes, please do not mock me. It is what it is, okay? First of all, these are my marshmallows and I'm gonna put them in the pot. They smell okay. I'm gonna put it on the lowest fire simply because I don't want to burn the marshmallows. I just want to melt them nice and easy, Don't rush the process. It's gotta do its own thing in its own time, I wanted to talk about Easter and why it's important to me. Well, it's important to me for many, many reasons. First of all, from a religious perspective, it is one of the biggest, if not most important times that we celebrate in our Christian calendar. We celebrate the fact that Jesus died for our sins and then he rose again on the 3rd day, which is Easter Sunday. He died a terrible death, but he did it because he loves us, right? We use Easter and the resurrection and the whole story of Jesus to basically try to explain to people that God loves us and, he literally died for us. So there's that. So Easter's always been a very, very important part and celebration that we celebrate. That's very original. The fact that I can't spend it with them this year is really, really, it's emotional. Because yes, I know I could celebrate Easter wherever I am because God is everywhere, and so, celebrating him and Easter is about him and what he's done for us. So that's one thing. But it's a holiday that my family and I've always gone away. It's normally the time where we would go to the beach as a family. We'd spend a week down there just enjoying ourselves, reconnecting, eating, going watching movies, or sharing a meal at Hooters. I know that sounds crazy. Oh Lord have mercy. There's a bit of a problem. Oh, it burned. I didn't even get to melt. It just burned. Oh my gosh. No. Come on, marshmallows. Oh gosh. Burnt marshmallows are not a problem. Woo! That one's sticky. That one's fine. Oh, that one I could use. This is not proof that I'm a bad cook. This is just proof that I should throw this pot away or use it for something else other than melting marshmallows. Look at all my marshmallows stuck at the bottom of my pot. Let's see if I can pay attention this time. As I was saying, Easter is a really important time for me and my family because it's just the one holiday where we get to remember what God did for us and we get to be together as a family, 100% all in your face, drive each other crazy, almost like this quarantine. But I'm here by myself and I want to take a minute to talk about quarantining by myself. It has been listen, I'm used to being by myself. I'm used to being alone. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I'm the queen of single. I'm the queen of independence. I am the queen of everything that one person does. I know what I'm doing. it's not unusual for me to be alone, right? But this quarantine has been a little bit difficult because normally by myself I'd be able to go out, do some shopping, get some fresh air, drive around, you know, see places. Now this quarantine is like you're in your house all the time, right? And if you have no one to talk to, even like via WhatsApp messages, I mean, sometimes the only people that I talk to during the day is my mom, my dad, and my brother. Since it's not even my brother, it's just my mom and my dad. And it's like 10-minute calls twice a day. So total of like, 40 minutes between both parents in a 24-hour day. It gets really tough. And I know that people are busy. I know that people try to keep themselves quarantined. I know people have their own lives. But it sucks sometimes to like not have anybody to talk to. You know, I think sometimes people take it for granted that they have people around them. They don't realize that someone like me, who's living by themselves, doesn't have that luxury, you know, of having someone to like share things with, like share meals. Like already in the past, like that was a difficult thing for me, like eating by myself. Like I hate eating by myself, but if I have to, I'm gonna have to, right? She's melting. Well, not melting yet, but she's doing her thing. Normally it's okay for me to be by myself, like I'm all good, but specifically now during this quarantine, seeing as we've been in quarantine by ourselves for so long, it's tough. And I mean, during the days, like sometimes I'll go see my aunts, make sure they're okay. I try not to spend too much time with them because you want to make sure that they're safe and protected, right? So I'll check on them. Now it's all clumped into like one ball because half of them are missing their asses and got left behind. I don't know if I was supposed to put butter with this. The recipe didn't call for butter, except the one in the microwave called for butter. And I don't know what I should do now. Okay, we're gonna put the gas a little bit higher. Hopefully it doesn't burn, fingers crossed. I'm a very talkative person, right? I love to have conversations about everything and what I'm doing and what I'm learning. It's difficult when you don't have people to go to have these kind of conversations with, you know? It is definitely lonely, which is why it makes this Easter, I don't know what's happening. You know, marshmallow is a beautiful piece of food, but it's also the most scary to handle other than boiled sugar. Yeah, it's boiled sugar. Ask my brother about that story. I'm not with my family. I should have been. I'd planned to come a week before my dad's birthday and booked my ticket, I think 3 weeks in advance from April. And I was like, okay, cool. Then like everybody started panicking and then there were lockdowns and Portugal was like, hold up. We're gonna quarantine everything, right? So then Portugal went into state of emergency, which practically locked down everything. The airlines closed for like 2 weeks. Today when I shoot this is the 9th of Thursday. 9th of April, it's my dad's birthday. And I cried last night. I cried because I was like, I missed another birthday, which sucks. Birthday is before Easter. It means I'm missing both Easter and my dad's birthday. And I don't know when this lockdown is gonna end. You know, one of the biggest things for me is when am I gonna see my family again, because I haven't seen them since January. And I think I'm fine, just moments. Quarantine is not easy for anybody. Okay, there are a lot of families who are in small spaces with like 2 kids who need to go to school. Parents have to become teachers. So a lot of people are finding new respects for people, you know, medical professionals, teachers, basic services like garbage collection people who are, you know, just putting their lives at risk to ensure that society can still semi-function. Don't burn! It's toasting. I don't know if that's a normal thing. I'm not a dirty pig. I do wash my dishes. Just waiting for there to be a lot more. It's becoming one big clump now. I don't know if because of the extra sugar. Maybe I should have just done this in the microwave. Microwave gets so much easier. That's what it's supposed to look like. Kind of, sort of, I don't know. Oh, guys, this is amazing. I encourage you to check in on your friends. I encourage you to check in on your loved ones. Be more conscious about people who may struggle through this. And I encourage you to appreciate your family. They might drive you crazy. My family doesn't, you know? I feel like my spatula is about to break. I hope I haven't ruined a pot. I should have put butter. Okay, maybe it's not too late. Someone put it as a suggestion, not the actual recipe. Is it too late? Okay, marshmallows. So the marshmallow is melted. It looks like, it smells like burnt sugar. Let's see if putting Cocoa Pops helps. I feel like even if it doesn't work, it's still Cocoa Pops and marshmallow. And to think I wanted to go into baking. Yeah, with all of this going on, that sounds like a great plan, Alicia. I don't think these are very good marshmallow treats. It's not great. I failed at this, guys. I'm better off just making flapjacks. Oh, I'm trying to scrape the inside of this pot. I want you to remember, if you're feeling sad and alone, reach out to someone. Friends and family. If you know that someone is alone, reach out to them. Ask them how their day was. I know maybe you want to be in your quarantine bubble. And that's cool. But also just let the person know that you're thinking of them. Also, if someone has a marshmallow treat recipe that could assist me from avoiding a disaster like that. Because then you end up with this. And this, my friends, it doesn't taste bad. That's why I kept it. But it's not a marshmallow treat I can show to people. I had these cute little squares in my head. It's actually pretty good as a snack. It's almost like eating cookie dough. I feel like marshmallows are always a tricky thing to work with. Puffs of sugar. And sugar is so temperamental because you can do wonderful things, but it can easily go bad. Here is to me celebrating my first Easter without my family. I hope that if you are with family, that you have a beautiful time. That you have a lovely time. That you appreciate your family and you tell them you love them. Just love them. Then, because there is a really great reason why we celebrate Easter, and that is because Jesus died for our sins and then he rose again on the third day like a boss. He was like, yo, bitches, you're saved. Okay, I don't think he'd call us bitches, but you get the picture. Tune in to a Sunday service on Easter Sunday to hear the good message. It doesn't get any better than that. Okay? And if you don't believe, well, I encourage you just to get an experience. I mean, how many times would you actually walk into a church on a Sunday during Easter? You don't really get that many opportunities for people like you just doing it on your own. It's one of the very few times in your life where you will be able to go to a Sunday service, hear the message of Easter, and no one will ever know about it except for you and the maker above. That's it. And he won't judge you. He'll actually just be really pleased that you gave it a shot, you know? Do not have to do anything except go to YouTube, select a church, and hear what they have to say. So do that. I recommend it. Believe it or not, just do it. What else are you gonna do, huh? I'll probably go try this recipe in the microwave. In the meantime, though, I'm gonna continue eating this snack. Factual. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Lots of fun things coming from this person. I'm very creative when it comes to being in quarantine and being by myself. Number 2, if you want to follow me on my social media, you can follow me on my Instagram, which is Alicia Camacho _official. Last but not least, and most importantly, remember, you are awesome. You are great. You are awesome. You are great. I forgot the outro of my episode. You are awesome. You are great. And you are loved. Go have yourself a nice Easter weekend.